Shaun, 3-2 defeat here against Forest Green Rovers. What are your thoughts on the game?
I thought it was what we needed really as a group. Last game, good test, real good fitness test. Probably the last, was in terms of they come and tried to play, so we had to adapt from the first half to the second half. We had to take things on board, and I think we really showed that. I think first half we got probably played around a little bit too easy. We probably chased too many lost causes really, and then second half Gaff tweaked a couple of things, said a couple of changes to us, and I think the lads took that on board really well. I thought the second half was fairly even though they still had more of the ball. I thought both teams looked to threat rather than first half. I thought realistically we never really looked to threat until maybe the last couple of minutes of the half. To be honest with you, in the second half all of a sudden we looked like scoring goals. Obviously the way they play, they're so open. They're always going to be a threat going one way, but they're always going to give you a chance to do it.
When you play against a side like Forest Green Rovers, who are a league above, who move the ball around the way they do, today was a really good defensive test for us.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things for us still to work on there. If we play against teams like, obviously we won't come against too many, I don't think. Obviously last year you had probably all the shot files, maybe one or two of us who really tried to play open like that, and them games are sort of games where it was something we didn't have in our locker last year, where we need to be able to beat teams, because 3-2, 2-1, whatever, you need to be able to outscore a team, because you can't rely on keeping a clean sheet every game, especially against teams like that, because they play so open. They're always going to create chances, and you've just got to make sure you create as many, if not more, on the counter or on the break, and obviously, like I said, just then have that ability to outscore a team rather than maybe a 1-0.
And for you personally, returning to the side, and always good to get some minutes on board, obviously having been injured, going into the first game of the season.
Yeah, definitely. In a perfect world, I probably could have done another 2 days before the game, to be honest with you, but it's obviously not a perfect world. But glad to get some minutes under my belt. Felt like I needed it, and hopefully I'll just iron a few things out before next Saturday, and hopefully no ill effects now between the next couple of days, and hopefully ready to train this week and get a full week's training ahead of next Saturday.
And positive to have that back four that we've got, and just for them to cement and just to gel together.
Yeah, definitely. It's just minutes. It's just getting minutes together, and obviously we're playing a different shape, trying to play a different way. So just getting used to that, and the gaffer being able to see different things, and maybe tweak a couple of things that he wants to tweak before next Saturday. But like I say, I just said in another interview there. Don't worry too much about the results, about things like it's nice to win. Don't get me wrong, but I've been in plenty of teams where you win plenty of pre-season games and then don't start the season all that well. So it doesn't really. As I found out over, through experience, it doesn't really matter. I don't think results-wise. All that matters is the manager seeing progress in terms of the performance and things he wants to see. And I think we've seen that over pre-season.
Obviously, you mentioned you've got the experience that you played through these pre-seasons in the past. So you quite a good judge of character to be able to, assess how a pre-season has gone, and especially under the changes we've had this season. How would you say that this summer's gone? Yeah,
I think it's gone well. I think I've just said like in last season there was a real low within the group, probably a real sour taste, to be honest with you. I know Pearson here was jacked off, and so you don't really want to come back in. But then you speak to a manager's coming with fresh ideas, and he's brought I think to the group he's brought just a fresh look on everything. And all of a sudden last season, from our point of view, has been forgotten as in terms of got it out by system. We'll remember it because we don't want to repeat it this year, but he's just brought a fresh feeling to everything. And like I say, from the moment I spoke to him, first time I spoke to him, he gave me a great feeling, and I couldn't wait to get started with him. And like I say, I think pre-season's gone well, and I know we're still a work in progress. There's no doubt about that, but hopefully we'll feel the benefits of that. It's been built up, ready to go for the start of the season, so hopefully we'll see that next Saturday.
Yeah, the team, the entire squad is absolutely just raring to go for next Saturday. This time next week, will it be sat talking after the first game of the season? It's mad to think, isn't it?
Yeah, it's come around very quickly, no doubt about that. Hopefully we'll start well. We definitely want to start better than last year. I think 3 defeats in the first 5 last year, which wasn't great for us. So hopefully we can. Not saying we're going to win every game, but hopefully we can definitely improve on that.
One last one, I guess. Playing at the racecourse is really important in pre-season because it gives the new lads that feel to playing here, doesn't it? Positive thing for you to finish here?
I think definitely. A couple of lads just said there. A couple of the new lads said they never played here before. They were like, "How big is that pitch, by the way?" So I think it's just important. So yeah, just get a feel for the place, to be honest with you. Definitely, and just get a feel for the pitch. It's the first time we've been on there, so I think we're obviously on there again Monday night. So just little things like that, it just helps. Rather than going into a league game as your first one on there, just having that, getting that moment out of the way, so to speak. And like I say, the lads are just looking forward to it, ready to go.
Cheers, Shaun.
Cheers, thank you.